Man, dude.
So my man.
Ah, fucking finally. Okay. So as you come out of the tent, you spot a man kind of to your left in the row of tents with all like between them. He's watching you super closely. And when he meets your eyes, he kind of hurriedly steps out of sight and nearly trips on a stake. That motherfucker's been rolling stealth checks in the background for a while now, and he's been rolling so high.
Perception check to see who it was or what's going on as I'm leaving the tent.
Click it.
Perception check as well.
Okay, Mark, you see that the guy has gone in one row and to the right. You know where he's gone. You also see that he's dressed up for going out. He's got like a cloak on, and he's fully armed and armored. But you also notice that he was pretty insistent on you guys not seeing him, but he accidentally met your eyes, and for that brief moment, you noticed him. The rest of you, you just see the guy wandering into the tents.
I pursue him, make a whistle noise to. I guess Sam was the last person to leave the tent. Whistle towards Sam's character.
All right, let me just get you back to the camp here. All right,
So at this point, I guess me and the dwarves are already drinking, or do we all walk at the tent at the same time?
Yeah, I guess you kind of waited for everybody to get out. Just
So
for expediency's sake, let's just say you're having a drink with the guards outside. I want to get on because we're getting to where our time limit is, and I want to get you guys to the combat and such.
Okay.
So you're with everybody else.
Down and grab his ass.
Okay, so you're gonna chase after the guy.
Pursuit, yeah.
Okay.
And notification to everybody that I'm pursuing someone.
All right. What about you, non-athletic types? What are you doing? As you guys round the corner, you see that he was just inside one of these tents, and he kind of left it in a hurry. Like he went in there and then popped out again, and then took off, trying to get away from you guys that were trying to get him, like Cody and Eki.
Can you ping it?
Oh, my bad.
Oh, he's over there. Okay.
Did he round? Which way was he running?
Make an athletics check. You're trying to chase him down, right?
I am too.
I am gonna check the tent he came out of.
Okay, so the guy, as he's running away from you guys, he looks like he really doesn't want to be caught. He's kind of dodging in between all the anchors for the tents, like between the stakes and the strings and the ropes and such. Let me make a roll for him right quick, trying to get through.
Is he Alex Hellstorm?
David.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, he rolled a 5 on his athletics check. So you guys are all catching up to him. Let's see, I'm going to make an acrobatics check for him as well. Everybody make an acrobatics check to dodge between all the tent stakes and such.
Is it still daylight or nighttime right now?
It's daylight.
Wait, us? Me too? The spellcaster? No.
I did not chase after him.
Okay.
I'm just watching you guys.
Cody is dodging under all the lines. He's jumping over stakes. He even like kicks off of one of the tents and lays a hand on the guy just as he gets up here. And let's see, what do we got here? Okay. As you catch him, your escorts that Mandor put with you like are looking at you like you're a little crazy, but they're not really interfering. And two figures step out of somewhere to stop the both of you. Like, hey, what the hell are you people doing? Willin, what the hell? So like, apparently the guy's name is Willin. The guard and 3 of his cohorts have stopped you on the edge of the camp. Cody's got his hand on the guy, like he's caught his cloak. And the running guy, supposedly Willin, he pipes up before you can. I'm about to go on shift, and this one got it in their head to run me down.
I want to perceive to see what he's actually holding and what is going on. Make like an insight against him.
All right. Let's see. Let's see perception, I guess. Yeah, go ahead
Like-
and do perception. See what you can see. Kind of a shit roll. You see that he's armed, and you see a bow sticking out of his pack that he has under his cloak. He's got a pack. He looks like he's ready to leave. Oh shit! Cody perceives everything. Okay, he sees a bow. He sees a backpack. He sees his boots are all laced up. The man looks like he is about to go out, and he does look like he's about to go on shift. And Cody thinks, Cody, you kind of realize that he is one of the scouts around here. Stealthy type.
Mm-hmm.
You're going out on patrol, then why were you running away? Why didn't you just nod or say something? Why did you have to act so shady towards us?
Well, you guys are mysteries around here, and you're kind of the reason we're here. We were hoping, I was hoping to catch a glimpse of you. Now I'm going on shift, if you don't mind. The guard pipes up and says he's one of our scouts. He's a long-range picket, depending on how you look at it. In fact, he should already be on shift. Eh, Willin? Yeah, sorry I'm late. I just lost track of time. We'll talk about it when you get back, Willin. And by we, I mean me and Mandor. Fine, whatever. Just stay away from me, you maniac. And he turns to Cody and calls you a maniac.
I'd like to enter the tent that he was leaving.
Okay. Cody, what are you going to do? You're intimidating the guy?
Just giving him that fucking watch yourself look.
All right.
Really, you're not gonna lop him on the head or nothing?
All right.
Like,
So,
give him a good knuckle on the top of the head.
Willin,
Son, you bitches.
Willin just rolled to try to not be intimidated by Cody, but he pissed himself. And so Willin, looking a little embarrassed, stomps out into the outside world, glancing back nervously at Cody once in a while. The guards, while not overly hostile, look like they're trying to hold in laughter.
I speak to Cody in Dwarvish. You got to teach me that one day.
All right, so
Crap.
who's
watch.
stepping into the tent right now?
Right now.
Which tent are we talking about? We left the tent now.
The tent that Homebrew
James.
was in, they're going to investigate.
That was James, I think.
Did we all accept this mission?
I
No,
haven't
man.
technically.
Those they didn't chase, you can do whatever you want there. However, I would suggest investigating the tent if you do plan on doing that. It's going to advance things.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So what kind of role do you need from me there, Pato?
Okay. Inside the tent, you find the place a disorganized mess. On one side, the sleeping mat and blankets are all balled up and tossed in a corner. You also notice that one corner of the blanket is ripped open, more like opened like a pot of peas. On the other side of the tent, obviously the second occupant sleeping area, the gear is clean and properly stowed away. There's a neatly folded map, blankets, and a pack, an unstrung bow, and a spearhead. So roll an investigation check. Or a perception check, whichever one you think you want to do.
Investigation check.
I want to talk with the guards that were standing next to him.
All right, let me take care of the tent thing first, all right? Because I can't do both at once. All right, so Dunnan, are you at the tent right now too?
After I let him go, I went to see what James and everyone else was up to.
All right. You all
having a
rolled
look
high
at-
enough anyway. So as you guys carefully move your eyes around the scene in front of you, you notice something off about the spearhead. It's hollow on the bottom, as spearheads should be, but something is glinting inside. It's a ring.
Moved over and looked at it.
So you want to investigate the ring?
Yes,
All right.
whoever did the last one.
All right, you guys can always call an expert over, like one of the casters, but do an Arcana check if you want to try to figure out what it is. So anybody with good Arcana skill is probably good.
I have really good Arcana skills.
So
Wait, multiple people to do it?
yeah, all of you can look at it. Just make sure you say so.
Okay. Cheddar takes a look at the ring as it's passed around.
Sam does not know what the fuck it is. Oh my god.
Da, da, da.
No one's got good Arcana.
Treader out the Larks to come into the tent.
Yeah. Lark, save us.
Out of all the people that don't know what the fuck it is, Alex does not know what the fuck it is the most.
I have really good arcana skills, and I rolled shit.
All right, you rolled a 9, so you know it's a magical ring, and you get the hint that it's supposed to send messages, but you don't know exactly what.
It's in a spearhead.
That's not good. We need to know.
No, it's a ring that they found inside the spearhead.
Yeah, that probably belonged to dumb shit.
Done.
Let me hold on to it. May come in handy later.
Can I roll perception in here or investigation?
Yeah, sure.
It's probably better, huh? Investigation's probably better, huh?
Yeah, go
Let's
ahead.
see if shit. Well, you said you knocked everything over. Let's see if like
Jeez.
All right, Bree investigates the shit out of the tent, and she sees that Will inside the tent is definitely ransacked. He was hiding something inside of his blanket, which he peeled open. The spearhead was probably on his side of the tent, or no, it was on his buddy's side of the tent, and he kicked it by accident. So the ring belongs to his buddy that's inside the tent. And you also find a tabard inside the whole thing. It's a purple tabard with a griffin, like a dead griffin with a spear through it. And you realize this is the tabard for the regular army of Bavaria.
Shit, guys, I think there might be a spy in the midst. I mean, the only place is the only tavern I've seen anywhere on this camp. And so wait, I know for a fact that this ring was his buddy's, not his.
Well, your investigation check showed you that the spearhead is probably his buddy's, but Willen kicked it while he was ransacking his own part of the tent.
The tabard was coming from Willard and stuff, or from the other guys?
From the other guys.
Okay.
how do I roll
So
to investigate whether or not like because he was obviously looking for something, and I'm of the assumption that he is thinking that his buddy is trying to spy on him, and he was looking for fucking proof somehow.
Okay. Your investigation roll is 14, which is good enough to figure out that Willen, you know how he ripped open his blanket like it's a couple sheets, like he ripped it open to try to get to the inside. He could have been concealing his own tabard inside the blanket. These guys might be in cahoots.
So who's his buddy? Like, do we know who
We don't
his
know yet.
buddy is? So can we go find Willen while he's on duty
Willen is
and
gone.
beat it out of him?
You could track Willen down, or you could go and
Follow
ask
the-
Mandor about it, or you could talk to the guards. Whatever. Like it's your world right now.
They
Go
can
talk
stop
to
the guards.
Mandor. Let's go take the tabard, and maybe and talk to Mandor, and maybe not bring up the ring just yet.
I mean,
Follow
the
Lark.
word check.
Did we investigate the ripped open sheets enough?
Yeah, you guys got everything from the tent. I can tell you that now.
Okay.
In fact,
Cheddar's
Can
gonna
I-
follow Lark up to Mandor.
okay, so you guys all going to go talk to Mandor about this whole thing?
I'm still over here by the guards.
Oh, my bad. Okay,
Yeah,
so
he talked to the
you were
guards.
going to talk to the guards. Continue, Eki. I will roll for you now. I'm sorry.
So, what's the deal with that guy? He doesn't seem like a regular army kind of type.
Yeah, Willen's been with us for quite a while. He's always been a little bit, I don't know, weird. He's kind of skittish, flaky, but he does his job. I've never seen him let us down. It's just your dwarf friend there seems to scare him. Maybe he's not into midgets.
I don't know. There's something about people spying on me that I don't like very well, especially people I don't trust too close.
He was spying on you?
As soon as we exited the tent, he seemed to be awfully in a hurry to get away from us. That's why we gave chase. Kind of wanted to know what was going on. Although he does claim that he's supposed to be on duty right now, I don't buy that whole spiel too well.
That is kind of strange. You know what? All right, tell you what. Let's talk to our superiors about this. We can tell Mandor there's a bit of an issue here. Well, can you roll a persuasion? Shit, persuasion. So as a matter of fact, we're not going to go talk to Mandor. Willen's fine, and fuck you.
How far is Eki from us?
You guys can
Well,
hear
we're
him.
going to talk to Mandor anyway, right?
You guys are kind of whispering amongst yourselves because you're investigating the tent, but you can hear Eki getting into it with this guy because his charisma sucks balls.
My charisma's 14.
Or excuse me, your rolls suck balls.
I yell at Eki. Oi! Need any help?
Maybe I try to get Eki's attention with a like, caw.
Okay.
Come over here,
Where's the
you asshole.
presentation?
Well, you know what? Fuck you two guys. I'm gonna go check with my.
Fine. Double fuck on you.
I go to Eki's side and inform the guards that they need to watch their fucking mouth or they're going to wind up like their little piss covered friend.
Roll intimidation.
I do a joint intimidation with.
Charisma or intel, or is that like what's the difference in between the two?
Intimidation is a charisma based one, I believe. But
Intimidation and investigation. Might as well.
roll that intimidation.
Can I roll intimidation?
The guards look a little bit uneasy and they kind of like shuffle away from each other, like they're like they're kind of like scolded children, and they go on to their posts to wherever they're supposed to be.
With all that midget porn talk they get going on.
And
Cody's got
stay
your
out.
back, Mark. Cody's got your back.
I step to the next tent over, down where my character's at. Are there any like off-duty guards in said tent?
No. Everybody seems to be out on duty.
Are there any guards in any of the tents besides the ones that aren't on duty?
Well, you'd have to look, but if I had to tell you, like in a general sense, there are probably some guys sleeping in every now and then in every tent. Like not every tent, but like the night shift has got to be sleeping somewhere, right? Your chances are you'll find them eventually.
Seduce me.
And wipe their pillow and give them pink eye.
All right. Roll. What would you roll for that?
Athletics or acrobatics?
Yeah, roll acrobatics to see if you fall on yourself.
Would that be medicine? You know.
I think all you gotta do is wipe your ass on something. Oh my god! So you stand on your head like you're out in front of the tent. You're standing on your head and you're wiping your ass with someone's pillow. And
All right.
the guards look on. They know they're not supposed to hurt you, but they really wish they could. Are you guys gonna go to Mandor or what?
I'm sorry, this is too funny.
I'm ready over there.
You can pull a Afghanistan soldier moves. Fart on other people's pillows.
My ass in mayonnaise jars.
All right, which one of you is going to Mandor?
Treader.
Okay. So anyway, you show him. You talk to him about what you're. Okay, go ahead and talk to him about what you found. What can I do for you this fine day? It's been a little while since we've seen each other.
Where's the guy?
Let's say right here out in front of the command tent.
Are we assuming that less than 15, 20 minutes has passed, or are we talking longer?
Let's talk a little bit longer. Maybe an hour, hour and a half.
You want me to talk?
To what do I owe this pleasure of seeing you guys yet again?
You're the one with the tab.
Sexy.
Yeah, I don't have any idea what's going on.
Good to see you again.
Oh God, she's back.
We're
So
basically
guess what
trying
we
to ask
found?
Mandor.
We found, with one of your shady ass soldiers, a tabard. It's the only tavern I've seen throughout like the whole camp. You might want to tell us a little bit about it.
All right. Suddenly, he's all business. Show it to me.
It's purple. It sets off my eyes, right?
All right. He turns away from you and he starts yelling at people. He calls a formation on the southeast side of camp over here. He says, he goes, everyone, we're having a formation, emergency formation right now, southeast side of the camp. Get the fuck off your duty stations and get over there right now. He's pretty upset.
It was in what's his face? His tent. It was like an L or something like that.
Well,
Super shady dude.
Willen.
Yeah, Willen.
Willen. There you go.
Yes.
He got all shady and ran off, and we couldn't help it. We had to go see what was going on in his tent.
All right. So Mandor calls his formation. The men are starting to line up, and as you stand with him, you see a detachment of soldiers inside the camp, not coming to line up with the others. They're going from tent to tent, stepping inside and doing something rough with the tent's contents. They're going through everything. This is going to be hell for morale. And
make an investigation tent to see what's really going on.
okay,
What are you looking for?
roll it, brother.
Because I haven't been a part of anything that's been going on. I was talking with the guard, so
One of your friends can tell you. That's fine.
Get poop on their hands.
I just told him everything.
Okay. So, all right. So while the men are lining up for attention, things are going pretty rough right now, and Mandor opens his mouth to speak. And that's when several of the tents explode and several flares shoot up into the sky. From there, it's chaos. Officers and NCOs bark at their men, getting them into pre-planned positions and arming them, and another explosion rocks you. In the distance, you see motion. Dozens of humanoid figures are running toward the camp at speed, and those of you with sharper eyes can see even more figures behind the ones at the fore, strung out in a long line over the horizon. What kind of attack is this? Then you hear the clang of steel on steel and the screams of the dying. The attackers are already here. So, let's just get into this right here.
Hey.
And here is our first bit of combat for the evening.
we're still unarmed.
Before or after we got our guns.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm taking care of it.
I got this.
Yeah, Cody's
Well,
Cody just punched people to death.
I am the king of the Slapaho tribe.
so I need to know where everybody is in relation to me at the moment.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm copying and pasting your stuff right here. You guys can go ahead and arrange yourself however you want.
Can we roll a perception check to see where the boat with our weapons are?
Yeah, as you begin to do that, that's fine. Go ahead and do that.
Everybody roll perception.
It's probably on the beach.
I think it's in the poop tent because I can't
All right.
perceive right.
Well, I know that, but I'm just.
Your
need to know.
perceptions are all high enough to where, except for Alex, he sees a butterfly and wanders around after it to see where it's going.
You rolled persuasion.
Liquor.
Oh,
Oh, wrong one.
persuasion. Okay, so he tries to convince the butterfly that he is his father. I don't know.
Butterfly, you're our boat, right?
Okay, anyway, you all rolled high enough perception. You know that the beach is to your east, and that's where the boat is. And as you all kind of recover from the explosions and such, a runner comes over from the beach and starts handing your weapons to you. He does not have any firearms on him, but he does have your weapons.
Can I
My
make-
man?
Apparently,
see how many-
Mandor started to trust you as you start turning up turncoats in his midst, and he had them arming you.
So is the heavily magicked tent in the middle completely decimated?
Yeah, it's fucked.
Right.
Is anybody, are any of us damaged from this?
No, none of you took damage, and it's time to roll for initiative. Shit's
I'm
gonna
so
go down.
glad Lord Boss wasn't in there. He had sweet clothes.
If I don't even see it.
Where's initiative?
Okay, go to your character sheet. Initiative is up near the top, I believe. It's its own little field.
It's a square, kind of right in the middle, above your hit points.
My map was
Oh
doing
boy!
It's heck we're here. We're rolling
I'm
over.
seeing-
Did you see my roll? Because it says you wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
So
No,
my
you gotta have your token selected so you can roll initiative.
I rolled a 19. Did you see that?
Yeah, I see your 19.
I see it.
Agrees.
Okay, let's count them
Okay.
up here. I
do I do
rolled
this?
a collective initiative for all my guys. They rolled a 7, which kind of blows ass. Looks like Bria's first. If you select your token, then roll for initiative, it should put it in the tracker.
Be in there, right?
What is? I just clicked on the word initiative in my thing in the top middle.
Okay, fuck it. We'll do it live. We're gonna keep track of it. So try to remember where your turn is. Okay, there's Lark, then there's Eki, then there is Madam Claptrap, then David, then Cody, and then Jim, and then Sam. Poor Sam.
you said your guys are 7. That means that at the same time I'm playing, they are too.
Yeah, I'll keep track of them. Don't worry. All right. So, Bree, what do you want to do, Foist?
Okay, I can't. Where are all the guys? Like,
Okay.
can you-
We got guys here. If you see their tokens, maybe I should put a health bar above them or something. I can see their health bar, but you guys can't right now because I don't see all this stuff.
Wait. You, by that fire top left, what was that?
Oh, these guys.
Mhm.
Mm,
Okay.
okay, I see them now.
So we're
So they're
down
all
in the
enemies?
southeast. Did Mandor get injured at all by the blast?
No, but you don't see him anywhere.
And his all of his soldiers that were forming up didn't get to, or
They're out fighting right now. They seem to recover a little bit better than since they were farther away. You guys can't see any of these guys' nameplates then?
No.
well,
No.
I just see blurb, like little blots of
Okay.
dudes on the.
All right, so you guys don't see in the nameplates. I need to take care of that for the next session. Anyway, there are guys.
It's just these.
You see a green guy with a hockey puck or hockey stick.
So do we need to fight these guys, or can we just decide to move for the magical boat?
You can do what you want.
Well, boys.
So there's a guy on the rock.
Player permissions. Here we go. I'm starting to enable the things.
Yeah, I see the Raider 1, Raider 2 there.
Yeah, we go.
All right, tell me what you guys want to do.
Can we make a perception check to see how well armored they are and how many there actually is?
You can indeed.
Do I have to wait for my turn, or
Breeze first. She can do what she needs to do, and then you go.
Question to the game master:
Game master.
Is if our characters, I guess I don't know if you're allowed to answer. If our characters were to fight immediately within the camp and clear the immediate camp, would we still have time to talk with? Wait, you said we don't see Mandor anywhere, so he probably ran off.
Not at the moment. You don't see him. He could be fighting somewhere. He could be somewhere in the smoke.
Because I'm trying to figure out if we stayed and fought here, would it benefit us at all versus trying to escape to our boat to continue the mission? Would we be able to escape without any repercussions?
Hey man, make an assessment. You do what you want to do and see what you think is smart and what you think is fun.
Yeah, that's what I'm posing all of this to my party members.
Okay, I'm staying out of it. I'm neutral.
Well, if we don't defend this camp. Who's gonna pay us?
We won't have anywhere to retreat.
True story.
And my God, the man's blood.
I'm a war cleric. I will not run from a fight.
It's fucking metal.
They interrupted my beer drinking time.
And that's
I'm
how
rather pissed.
Eki prays, I guess, is fighting, right? I've heard you pray a couple of times.
Yeah. Clint getting the silver beard.
Scrotums on his battle hammer or something.
Okay,
So,
so
She goes first.
I'm in the back, right? And I see the archer over there on the rock who seems like the most. I don't want him taking anybody out. So can I can cast my level 1 spells, right?
You mean your cantrips or your level ones?
Level 1s.
Yeah, you can cast them. There's only one for each slot though, so you make them count.
I see. By each slot, what do you mean?
So your spell slots, you only have like what, 2 or 3 of them in level 1, is that right?
2, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you've got 2 level 1 spells you can cast, like both of those, and then they're gone until you take a rest. The cantrips you can cast as much as you want.
I see. So I could. How many can I cast in a turn?
That's if you look at the spell, it'll say either 1A, which is 1 action, or 1 bonus action, which is 1 BA. I think I have it abbreviated. So when you look at the spell under the description, it'll say it takes 1A or 1 BA or 1 action or 1 bonus action. Link it to us so we can see for you.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
I'm gonna firebolt the archer. I mean, for sure, I know I want to do that.
Okay. And let me just take a look at the archer's sheet. I know for a fact that hits. And go ahead and click on the firebolt word in your little thing you just rolled, and you'll roll damage.
Okay.
7 fire damage. Okay. And Bree, you can also move on your turn if you want to, or do bonus actions or whatever.
What's a bonus action?
Like if any of your skills or spells are a bonus action, you can take those. They'll say so. Like as a bonus action, you can do X or Y, but you might not have them. You can also move. So where do you want to move? See my little measuring thing? You can move up to 30 feet.
You can use an arcane focus as a spellcasting focus.
Don't worry about that. The arcane focus thing just takes away the components that you need for your spells.
Oh, okay, gotcha. No, I'm pretty well.
You're happy right there?
Okay, so that's telling me how many feet I'm far.
Right, I'm using the measuring tool right now. You can move up that far.
I see. Okay. I'm pretty happy with where I am.
Okay, we'll move on to Eki.
I'm just gonna. Yeah.
Okay, Eki, what you want to do?
All right. So the Raider Archer is still alive right there?
Yes, he's still alive. Like Bree's spell, I'm sorry I didn't describe it. Like Bree shot a bolt of fire at him, and it set his chest on fire. Like his tabard and his leather armor are in flames right now. He's bloodied. That means he is below half health. Whatever that did, he's below half health.
Far away is he from me?
Let's use the measuring tool. It's over on the left. Let's see. That's 30 feet. So he is 35, 40 feet away.
All right. I cast Sacred Flame on him.
Link that motherfucker. Okay, so he needs to make a dexterity save to get out of that. Let me do that for him. Okay, he saved from that. So let's see. What does the save say on that? Is it half damage, or is it does he avoid all the damage?
Saving throw.
Must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or
Yeah.
So he takes no damage?
Yeah.
Okay, so he sees you coming. He kind of steps out of the way of the whole thing. He's an archer, so he's a pretty agile guy. And now you can either take bonus actions or move around if you want to.
Can I do both or no?
Yeah, you can move around and take bonus actions. Like every turn, you get to do your role playing stuff. You get to move. You get to take an action. Bonus actions. You can also forsake your action on your turn to move twice as far.
So I need to get back to this. Like, I'm going to move to the cleric area. Can I actually stand right here beside him?
Yeah.
And I should be able to do a bonus action with my weapon, shouldn't I?
Yeah, that's a what is it? A once a day thing or something like that?
Yeah. Because it doesn't say if it's necessary. Yeah, it's once a day I can do bonus action for attack for my class.
All right, man. Do your thing. What do you want to do?
I swing my warhammer.
Okay, that is a 15. Let's see.
At-
Okay, so it's 15. You don't get through his armor. He's wearing a plate hauberk and a shield, so he's got like 18 armor. So that you miss with that one. He kind of puts up his shield and it dings off of it. All right, next person with the initiative. I think it was Sam. Yeah. Oh no, it's either Sam or Jim, whichever wants to go first.
Sam had the 11, right?
Yeah.
So Sam's turn.
Okay.
You've got attacks and stuff in your regular character sheet, and then you've also got your spells.
Right. Can you tell me the distance from myself to the archer?
Let's see. 25 feet.
Where's the measuring tool?
Yeah, I can't figure out where the measuring tool is.
the ruler right underneath the hourglass or the spike on the left top.
Yeah, left-hand side. It looks like a power button that's turned on its side.
Hmm.
The one that says no snapping?
Yeah. Just remember, every hex is 5 feet. So he's like 30 feet away from you. Yeah. Whee!
I suppose I'd like to shoot him with Eldritch Blast.
All right, roll that shit.
Wait, is that not how we roll shit?
Looks like you need to make an attack roll. Look in your regular attacks. I think it's in there.
Now, when you say that, you're talking about the attacks and spellcasting in the center there.
Let me check on Sam's character here. Okay. Looks like you don't have Eldritch Blast in the attack thing in the middle. So go to your spells tab and you'll be able to do it there. Oh, I see. We'll have to do this manually. Okay. Here's how you do it manually, all right? Roll a d20. There's a dice thing on the left-hand side. It looks like a big 20-side die. Roll a 20-side die to attack the guy. Okay. So that is an 8. But we also add 6 to it because if you look under your spells tab, you have a spell attack bonus, which is 6 up at the top right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you do hit with that. All right. So you cast your Eldritch Blast and you hit the guy. Now you roll for damage, which is 1d10. You can roll that manually over on the left there. Oh, you did that. Okay.
10.
So holy shit.
counts.
Okay. So you cast your Eldritch Blast, like you move your hands and there's like screaming that's coming out of your hands, and you vaporize the guy. Like he's nothing left but like a little bit of his bow. He's gone.
Cool.